It's time for another video from Crazy Kid 949.
Ladies, gentlemen, pronouns, lend me your ears. Crazy Kid back for another react. This time here we're going back to 1986 in the rock kind of funk, new wave kind of era, with a song from the Beastie Boys called "You Gotta Fight for Your Right to Party." Now, this song here was basically written for a side project of Adam Yauch and for a band called Brooklyn, and convinced the Beastie Boys to record it for the Beastie Boys album. And it was meant to be like a kind of a spoof, kind of insignificant portrayal of party, attitude, and those kind of theme songs. Sort of like Smoking in the Boys' Room and I Want to Rock. But oops, it created a whole new audience on its own. And it totally changed what the band what the band was doing and the direction that they were going, because all of a sudden more audience members were expecting them to do that kind of stuff when they wanted to do this other kind of stuff. One of those songs where one song can redefine your entire act. So without any further ado, here's the Beastie Boys with "You Gotta Fight for Your Right to Party."
Now, boys, don't get into any trouble while Mommy and Daddy are gone. And don't make a mess.
Famous last words. Two boys home alone. What do you think they're going to do?
Do you like parties?
Yeah.
We can invite all our friends and have soda and pie.
Yeah!
I hope no bad people show up.
Kick it!
Now, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. I hope no bad people show up. Famous last words. Now, add in the comments if you remember this song just completely breaking MTV and Much Music and all the other video platforms back in the day.
You wake up late for school, man, you don't want to go. You ask your mom, please, but she still says no. You missed 2 classes and no homework. But your teacher preaches class like you're some kind of jerk. You gotta fight for your right to party.
Remember the old theory behind the Spanish fly? Everybody thought that was some sort of magic intimacy drink. And some people said it worked, some people said it didn't. This song is really all about the desire to be together, to gather together, and just have a great time, no matter how you do it. Some groups do it like, they show at the beginning of the feature or the video, where it's just like, people just standing around having a calm, clean conversation. And then you got, these guys here who are, let's get some adult beverages, let's get some interesting things going on, and let's have a complete ball.
Your pops caught you smoking, man, he says no way. That hypocrite smokes 2 packs a day. Man, living at home is such a trap.
Now, leave it in the comments if you know somebody who had a party get completely out of hand, just like this. Or if you've ever been to a party that got completely out of hand. Back in the 80s, there was a whole lot of stuff going on where you'd tell one person and 1,000 people show up to your house. And all of a sudden, next thing you know, the cabinets are all ripped down, everything's all ripped apart, and there's a big fire in the front yard, and the police get called. There's a whole lot of rescue personnel hanging around the party, trying to take care of things and calm them down. You got a fire department putting out fires and stuff. Put it down in the comments if you've ever heard, seen, or been to a party that got that far out of hand.
You gotta fight.
Alrighty, final thoughts. It would have been interesting to see their reaction and hear what they had to say when they got home. But when it comes to the whole, like breaking down the door and, like just blowing the party completely out of proportion, that happened a lot back in the 80s and 90s. Like, it was a very common occurrence. You hear it in the news. You heard it in the news, almost every week. There was a party that just got so far out of control that the police were called. Where it was like, loud music and people all over the place doing way different things. You could have people doing X-rated things in one corner and other people doing illegal stuff in another corner, and it was just a mess. There was a whole lot of messy stuff happening during those parties. But great song, and it's kind of good to laugh about things like that from the past. But I would hate to see what would happen with that kind of stuff going on in today's climate. The social standard is just too tight right now. Let's have a conversation in the comment section below what you think of this song, what you think of the Beastie Boys, what you think of the video, and let's kind of keep it clean, guys. But don't forget to mention if you've ever been to a party like that, or ever heard of a party or seen a party where that kind of stuff was going on. So let's have a fun conversation about that in the comment section below. A link to the video will be in the description box so that you can go and enjoy it uninterrupted at your own leisure, and I encourage you to do so. This was one of those songs that changed the 80s as far as, songs being, just big time anthems of attitudes and of, people coming together. So, don't forget to give it some love, and don't forget to give this channel here some love. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because we love having new people join our community of friends who love music and the stories behind them. Also in the description box will be a link to my Patreon page where you get extra content, direct line of communication, or if you just want to get the perks of having your requests given more priority and come out faster. That's where you can find all that at. Until we get to the next one, my friends, I wish you all peace, love, and happiness.
Until we meet again, check out my other video or my playlist of videos.